Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another 1212 AD siege battle for you today, and this one has already kicked off with an absolute clash of cavalry here. It's an amazing start to this battle. What can you ask for more than instant action? And we have some mounted sergeants here, a lot of chevroned up sergeants going in against some heavy shock cav here of the Swiss, and they're being joined by the Swiss general. There's a bit of a bold attack, but it could definitely work out. You never know. Peterman here getting involved. He wants to get some glory with his men. We even have Vlad the Impaler, I guess it is here, coming out to join in the fight. But yes, this is a 3v3 siege battle, and I am really very much looking forward to it. Sent in by a member of my Discord who said that this was an amazing battle with multiple sally outs. So this is only the first of many sallies by the looks of it, as we have the Valachian cav going in here, doing some good damage to these English foot knights here. But yes, so on the defense today, we have the Swiss, we have Wallachia, and we have also got, they're not out on this side. We also have Moldavia as well, which we never see Moldavia ever being used. But cool to see them in this battle, that is for sure. And on the attack today, we have England, as we've seen they're getting attacked already. We have the Kingdom of Aragon, and we also have the Kingdom of Croatia. So a bit more of like a Western European style. I guess Croatia's kind of a bit, it's kind of got a little bit of a Eastern vibe going about it, but mostly Eastern European factions up against Western European. I guess Switzerland and Croatia could kind of change sides, I guess, and then it would kind of be a bit more East versus West. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to this one. It should be an excellent battle. And what we've got routing here, mounted sergeants breaking, the Guardia Real have arrived. And it looks like also maybe one of the Swiss cav units is broken. But that is about it. It seems like everything else has got back inside. The Valachian cav is still pretty healthy. And yeah, it should be able to do some more work. We have some Moldavian cav over here as well, some Kurteni, so they could be getting involved as well. In a sally out, we will see. But yeah, that is the first of the sally outs. It seems that we are straight into the action, as I was saying, and I'm very looking forward to this one. So yes, if you're enjoying the 1212 action, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. It does really help out the channel. And we have a bit of a strange tactic here from the defenders, having their infantry outside the walls here. So we have dismounted Kurteni, and we have a light spear unit here, and they are, I guess, just going to stay outside the walls. Are they going to put crossbows or something onto the walls to try and support? That's what I would do. I mount troops up onto these walls. So when the infantry here below fights you, you get a archer support. Looks like we're going to see a polearm as well going out. I don't know if that's a smart idea, really. These Lefigi halberdiers are going out, and really the spears should have attacked them while they were setting up, because they weren't set up in position, but they will be now. And there you go, yeah, those halberdiers getting set up. And really they should bring up archers or something, or like the crossbows, bring these guys up. Then you can start just bombarding these halberds out here. Why he put them outside the walls, a bit of a strange move, I'll admit. Kurteni over here as well, why are they dying? Oh, I have a feeling I know why. It's because they probably are running over caltrops or something, aren't they? Have they run over like caltrops? Yeah, they have. They've run over something here that's got them killed, that's for sure. I presume it's like caltrops. Yep, here they are. Why? I was wondering why there's like this healthy unit was just dying inside the walls. They've lost like 20 men from that. It's just a strange thing to do. But here we go. That sally out is carrying on here. The dismounted Kurteni actually attacking the aggressors. They really should have, if they're going to do this tactic, defend at from the walls. And it could have worked. But now they're playing into Croatia's hand, and they're actually being aggressive. And now Croatia, if anything, is just going to be able to send his cav around the side, maybe to hammer and anvil these guys. But instead, well, actually, Croatia's kind of not played this well. He's just kind of just charged head on into the face of these Kurteni. Now he sends his cav wide, and then he can flank around. He's got still some swords and spears here, but yeah, they were just going to throw away this swordry unit, really. And it's just a bit of a waste from the Moldovan player. And there you go, already starting to waver. That is huge. And Kurteni here now coming out. They're trying to chase down the cav here. They really should get back inside. There's plenty of spears here that are ready to just, pen these cav in and also just kill them off. And the halberds as well. Look like they were just getting focused down, or actually they might not be focused down and the tower just collapsed onto them. Equally unfortunate, but yeah, Moldavia here is wasting quite a lot of resources. We are going to see a cav flank here. The Kateni using the beach to try and get around the side. They could maybe get a cheeky hammer and anvil here, but they are going to get dealt with by this cavalry. Here we go, yeah, hammer and anvil by the Kateni. And it wasn't the greatest of charges, and now the Croatian cav's going to come in and just deal with them once and for all. And there you go. Wavering cav, wavering swords. And these units over here are now trapped outside the walls as the spears here are now blocking the gate. Which is probably the best move they can go for, really. Just block the gate, just don't let anything else out. We are also having troops now land on the walls and off the walls as well, so it looks as though we've already got sergeants here from Aragon. They are off the wall. I mean, they should be fine. I mean, they might need to send a couple more units down the same way. And the spears holding here, Landstrom spears, they're light spears. They've got the Kateni behind, so I guess maybe the sergeants will be matched there. On the walls, though, it does look as though Croatia here is landed without any sort of opposition. Moldavia sending out most of his troops outside the walls rather than actually using them on the walls. Costing him there, that's for sure. England certainly having a bit of a struggle, and it's actually being sallied on again. Oh my gosh, England is having a rough old time. His great bombard here has been destroyed. His general's in trouble. So is the Valachian general, though. Vlad here, he's in a real bit of trouble. They need to be careful they don't lose him. He's also after the yeomen of the guard, all these archers back in. There you go, general has died. That is the Valachian general dead. And they need to be careful because, I mean, Petermann's out here as well. The Swiss general, he is in trouble of being taken out as well. We've got, yeah, Guardia Real there. How is he going to escape this one? I do not know. Petermann, you cannot die here, you fool. You must get back to your men inside the walls. It's not looking good. He's wavering. And I think that might be his game. I think that might be the Swiss's general dead. He's certainly routed. And yeah, he'll probably get taken out here. They'll make sure he's actually dead. Yeah, I mean, it's a bold strategy. I mean, certainly damaged England, that is for sure. Like, beyond repair. I mean, England is landing troops now. But these, yeah, these militia spears wavering and possibly going to break out 135 men. That's pretty insane. And they are fighting, I guess, like English sergeants. But still. Should not be breaking that easily. We've got now shock infantry on the wall for Wallachia. I believe these are going to be like the clubmen. Yeah, the I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, these are basically just guys with clubs. Hilarious that they're a shock infantry unit. A spike club. Oh, the Swiss general's actually rallied. Petermann is still alive. Problem is he is very much cut off from the city, so he'll just be kept out there. I guess they just wouldn't allow him to get back in. But yeah, it certainly is a rough start for England, but it might have been worth it. Their general is still alive. They have lost their bombard and a few other things, but they're onto the walls. They're doing okay. They're winning some battles. They should be okay. Their other allies as well seem like they're doing very well at the moment. I mean, we're seeing... I mean, look at that. Does Moldavia just charge out another unit of swords? Is that what I saw here? There is a Kurteni unit, like, that's just outside the walls there. What are you doing? If I was Croatia, I would just let Moldavia keep doing this. He's just throwing away his army. It seems like he'd prefer to be fighting a land battle than a siege right now. Brutal fighting for the walls. Already underway. I do like the Valachian and the Moldavian sort of style shields. I mean, it's such a strange shape of shield to use. Yes, if you want to enjoy some 12-12 battles, if you're struggling to find games, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. Even if you're just a fan of Total War and you're looking for like a community, whether it's 12-12, whether it's just to chat along or just or to play some games, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. These spears on the walls and the shock infantry to combine might be able to hold this for a while. They really need to get up archers. These crossbows, these black crossbows here, doing okay. yeah, just focus down this huge blob of sergeants that's starting to form here. And they are hitting them, but yeah, they need to like just focus this down. They could do some serious damage here. Wall looks like it's been more than slightly damaged. It's been heavily damaged here, but it won't break anymore. And yeah, you can see that the English and the Wallachians are going to fight over it now. I mean, what is this unit? Mozneni, the classic infantry of the Eastern European armies. Got a general over here as well. They need to be careful because there's only, I think, one general left, really, and it is the, ironically, the Moldavian one.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Need to get this general out here, keep them cycle charging. Also, to be honest, the infantry here seems like it's containing sergeants of Aragon quite nicely. I don't know if they really need to send in this general. There you go, he's going out there. Going to recycle his charge. Yeah, there you go, Landstrom, Spears. I mean, they're holding. I mean, they're not in this choke point, but that's because we have Escudors that have been landed. And they're gold chevron, my gosh. The Moldavians can only pray and hope they can hold on. In my opinion, I think holding the walls is much better strategy than what they're doing, like holding the bottom of the wall. Mainly because then you can just use your archers a little bit better, you can get better angles. And then you can win the wall fights. As soon as you let them onto the wall, as you'll, I mean, I don't think they've actually started to do it yet, but once you get onto the wall, actually they're getting close. You can see there's a Genoese crossbows, and it's actually handgunners here, yeah. Once you lose the walls, the enemy will start mounting up gunners, crossbows, all sorts of other things, force you back from the walls. Those gunners look like they're going to march along here and start shooting these dismounted Curteni at the bottom of the wall there. They're still, they're finally dealing, I guess, with the units that are outside the walls. I don't want to know how many units of Moldavians have died outside this wall rather than inside the walls. In goes the shock infantry. That's going to rout the polearms and the spears, I imagine, pretty quickly. I mean, the polearms aren't even looking the right way. There you go. Spears broken. The polearms should be next. They're actually down to 8 men. These guys actually don't retreat or ever break. And there you go. It required a little charge from the cavalry, and that broke them. And now finally, it seems the Moldavia might just give up fighting it, like, outside the walls. He might finally give up. What he's got over here? More foot boiari. He's got this amount of Curteni. He's still got a decent amount of troops. But he shouldn't really have been wasting his units like that. It's a frustrating sight to see, that is for sure. And certainly this outer, or this inner area of the... actually, no, I was right. Outer area of the city. It's kind of lost already. You can see the Escudors here. They've won their fight. They captured the gate. Or they captured the tower. Doing their bit. What we got here? Dismounted Jounettes coming up. There's an elite shock infantry, that is for sure. Spears here as well. They are getting killed off by the collapsing towers. I think both sides actually losing men to the collapsing towers. There you go. Peterman, I think he's going to sneak back inside. Lucky, lucky man. He's managed to get back inside. I mean, there is literally like 19 men left in his unit. It broke once. He had no right to have it back. I like how the men of Wallachia here are literally fighting in sheepskins against men in armor, and they're holding them up. And England keeps dropping more and more troops. It's actually got a lot of troops tied down here. I was about to say, and Wallachia told them quite nicely, but they are all starting to waver now. Wallachia keeps setting up more and more. I mean, he's only setting up like militia spears, which is just trash, but it could be better used elsewhere potentially. The bowmen over here, they are getting absolutely lasered. There's only, what, like a couple of them left.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Oh, is this a polearm unit up on the wall here? I don't think this would work, but okay. Moldavia looks like it's send up, not Moldavia. Wallachia sounds like he's send up pole arms onto the wall.
Enemy
Yeah, Black
units have been
Guardsmen, for
rallied.
some reason, up on the wall. A strange strategy again. We've got dismounted Jeanette here. They're in the front lines, fighting on.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
There you go, the Cav just charging in, doing absolutely mad things. Escadors are starting to lose though, getting absolutely outclassed by the dismounted Jeanette, which are probably some of the best shock infantry around. Switzerland has some of the best when it comes to shock. Again, they're just cycle charging their own allies here. Well, it must be doing some damage for them to start losing. There you go. Looks like they're going to surround these dismounted Jeanettes and they'll be dealt with. And now a general retreat looks like it's being called. But it doesn't look like these crossbows are going to be getting out there in time. They're getting chopped down, as it seems, by the sergeants here. And they're going to need to get back this spear as well, because otherwise that is in danger of being surrounded. They need to pull back these troops as well. They just keep pulling back, keep retreating. This only this corner over here is actually resisting, and they also need to start thinking about pulling back, because all they have here is Black Guardsmen, which are not going to do much. There's a general outside the walls. Why is the Moldavian general out here? There's nothing really left. What is this over here? The English bodyguard. I mean, I guess he's left. That is it. These guardsmen on the wall actually are kind of doing okay. They're actually kind of holding. They just defeated that sword, and we're seeing spears now support the general out here. It's a bold move, but I don't know what they're going to go for. There isn't anything over here. Like they've got to go all the way to the other side of the map if they want to even try and engage anything. And look at that, Cav is surrounding. Yeah, these like... The Cav here of the Croatia is doing an excellent job. It really is. I mean, it's... Yeah, just right at that speed. They just sandwiched it. We have got a mortar back here of the Swiss. That is going to be very, very handy. And we've got a trebuchet as well. I mean, these units I've just... And there's another trebuchet there. My gosh. Yeah. All of those units there could get 200-300 kills quite easily. We're going to use them very well. Hit blobs. Hit important units like generals. Infantry fights on here in the streets. The spears are winning. Not the Swiss spears, though. Just keep shooting down this Escador here. Just make sure it's dead. That's what's the main threat. Everything else can be left. Look at this. Cav has found a really good target. It's found some crossbows. These black crossbows are trying to get out of here. The other one's gone the long way round. This one, I guess, pathfinding wise, was like, oh, it's a sneak up over here. And yeah, it looks like those Croatian knights are going to get it. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close, actually. No, actually, I think the crossbows might just about side. Oh, or maybe not. I spoke too soon.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
Generally did think for a moment that the Cav was going to be give the crossbows mercy, but they did not. The gunners here firing did some pretty good damage onto those this Cav there. And the crossbows here, because they just get onto the wall and just start shooting stuff that would probably be easier, to be honest. But yeah, I mean the defenders already tucked themselves up nicely in this defense. I mean they got 4,000 against 5,500, 5,300. But really, I mean, it's not that bad for the defenders, and they can pull back 1,000 kills.
Enemy units have
Pavis here forming their Pavis wall, their shield wall. Don't really know how much good it does against while they're in melee. I thought it more of a missile block thing. You can see the strategy they got planned up here as well. The spears get engaged by a unit and then they shoot into the back of that unit. Whether it's crossbows, whether it's gunners. Looks like, well, Aragon's patiently waiting. I guess trying to work out how he's going to undo this defense. I mean, really what I'd do is I'd just get up an arch unit or something like here. Shoot into the back of this Moldavian unit. Artillery is still going off. I can hear the mortar shots. I think they're firing at these sergeants. There's definitely better targets than that to fire at. Also, it's really close to the mortar. I mean, that's asking a lot of the mortar's ability. There you go, shock infantry finally breaking. Sergeants here look like they are going to retreat. Oh, and some good shots in there onto the, well, the very heavily armored pole arms that Aragon's brought. These armats, alobarderos, something like that. That's how you say it. They are heavily armored. Let's have a quick look at these guys. I do quite like Aragon. It's a cool faction. Germany doesn't have tier 3 shock infantry. Look at the sight of these guys. They're amazing. Definitely hit them with the trebuchets and the artillery, the mortars. They'll do some good work there, that's for sure. Certainly this flank round here as well, definitely a possible for an assault. The Croatians here, they're waiting patiently, seeing whether that light spear unit will come out of the woodwork, try and fight them, but it doesn't look like it will. We've got artillery still firing in, and you need to be careful they don't do any damage to their own settlement, because I mean, yeah, settlement damage 1. It's not too bad, but it can certainly get worse than that. It's already burning. And that'll spread. And then it damages the morale of the defenders when the settlement's burning. No one else. It's going to be hard work, but they should break through eventually. Should these Spanish and Croatians, and they are doing it now. As you can see, the spears are broken. We've got more spears in combat. We really need to get these gunners in place somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they need to try some way or another. The gunners over here are shooting at the spears. Whether the gunners could go down onto this back area here and try and help. We've got halberdiers and shock there. Need to be careful both of those if you did go for that sort of strategy. Keep stabbing away, boys.
The enemy have rallied their units.
This strategy of cheap spears for the Swiss is not a bad one in the sense that you get a lot of troops. But them actually doing a lot, unfortunately, is kind of next to none. All they're going to do is try to hold a choke point. And the more well-trained sergeants of Aragon should break through. Enemy is attacking a barricade? I thought they kind of had got rid of them all at this point. Oh no, there is in fact a barricade here, and this is shock infantry, Croatian communal nobles. And they're going to get shot at by crossbows here. They need to be careful. Yeah, 75, 78. Oh, and their general's dead as well. I don't even know. When did he sally out? I don't know, but he sallied out as well and got himself killed. I don't even see where the battle was, potentially. No, I don't even know. Ah, that's a strange one. I've been here. I get. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was here. Or at least some of it was here. I can see, like, dead Moldavians there. Yeah. It's unfortunate, really. I mean, but what do you to do? I mean, I wouldn't have sallied out all my generals at that point. I think the Swiss one's still alive. Peterman is still alive, but yeah, both of the Eastern European armies now have no generals. Manpower, it's not looking great. It's about 1,500 man difference. You've got to believe in the Swiss. They can always try and turn it around. I mean, also all that artillery, if it does well. Like I said, they can all get about 200-300 kills. That would narrow the deficit by quite a bit, the difference of army sizes. So just got to hope that they get some kills here. Then we got some foot bowiari in here as well. Early period unit, yeah, heavy bow infantry. They're pretty good. Oh, look at this! The sheer scale of archer fire coming in right now is doing a lot of damage to these Croatian communal nobles. Very nasty work. And the pole arms are going to start their old fight. It's like a pike and shot sort of battle now. Just the pole arms looking at each other, stabbing away. Archer fire coming in. Look at that. It's brutal. Picking off the unfortunate pole arms that are protecting themselves. And the blood is starting to mount up here. Yeah, look at that. These halberdiers are getting melted here. Trebuchet needs to look for more big blobs to shoot. I mean, if it was in range, I'd be shooting all these guys back here. They're perfect targets to be trying to hit. Spears on this front line are losing, and they are wavering, but there's just another unit ready to go. And this is what the spam of Swiss spears is like. You just spam them out, and gotta hope that you can slow them down, slow the enemy down enough so that your archers can get some great kills. It looks like seeing the final shots of the mortar there. It's doing some more damage to these guys, but it's damaging the settlement a bit. 2%, it's not doing anything just yet, luckily.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Moldavia is really pushing down with these foot bowiari, and they are winning actually in these fights. Swordsman here losing now. Got more pole arms coming up. Halberdiers here being sent in. England is finally getting in some sort of amalgamation of troops here that he still had. The King's bodyguards, some archers, some pole arms. Getting them all inside. It's good to see. England's had a bit of a rough game in today's battle, that is for sure. I think he lost quite a lot of his army on the wall, and then the rest got sallied on. Today has probably been all about Aragon. I don't know, maybe one of the Eastern European factions, maybe Moldavia because of their wacky just ideas. Yeah, it seems as though the artillery is still bombarding away. I mean, they're just kind of waiting to see who's going to break through. It doesn't seem like either side exactly is making... Well, obviously the defenders aren't going to make much progress. I guess they could counterattack, but they're not yet. They got any more elite shock infantry, the Swiss? They have got a couple. They got another dismounted Jeanette. Got some pole arms as well, which are their pole arms are pretty good. Oh my gosh, the artillery here is brutal. Yeah, it's got another pretty... it's a decent shot. Still think they should be shooting for units back here, but yeah, you can see they're setting their own city on fire here. Not good at all. Still got the bombard as well. That's firing. I presume it like reserves, probably these pole arms back here. I wonder whether these generals that have been sent out to die by the defenders and then losing them, that's going to cost them, because lots of their troops are wavering, like the Eastern European ones. Like you can see foot Boiari there breaking. We've got dismounted Katani dying. Crossbowmen are next to probably go in, unless they can sort them out quickly, because they need to get out of here. Run away, crossbows. We've got plenty of ammo. You do not want to be sent in. What we got here? Foot Boiari. We've got a spear unit here. Yeah, these crossbows cannot go into combat, but yep, there they go. He had all the time in the world to get them out of there, and he didn't. They got no real like sort of swords or spear units really left in reserve to send up. Got gunners on this side here. They're actually winning their fight, which is good to see. I guess they are routing these English archers here, but yeah, England's pretty much a spent force at this point. Just like that, the attackers fell for their little plan, because I imagine the plan is, oh my gosh, that's a really good shot there from the artillery, burning these poor Croatians. Yeah, the Croatians is going to tie down this spear unit here, allows for a big blob to form here, and the archers will just go ham. Got a cav unit coming forward though here. I imagine the general of Croatia is laughing at this, seeing this is not even worth their time as they go around it, and they're going to go charging into these crossbows. I think the crossbows broke, unfortunately. Yeah, 57 men, and they broke, and the spears trying to do their bit. Got pole arms coming up now, Lefagi halberdiers. They're going to try and hold this choke point, and they should do okay for now until someone starts shooting at them. That's the problem. The attackers also have a lot of ammo left when it comes to crossbows. Crossbows can arc just fine in this this game as well. The mortar crew getting sacrificed, a bit of a poor decision, I think. Definitely be used as cannon fodder. There you go, gunners firing away, doing some decent damage, breaking those units there, and then as you see the Landstrom, they are patiently waiting. Again, England show that they're pretty much a spent force at this point. It looks like there's going to be a rise in the east. Well, not in the east, actually in the west. Just a bit the east as well with the Croatians. Certainly there's going to be a bit of a downfall of the east. These two factions, Wallachia and Moldavia, losing. Like how these guys have like the St. George emblem on their shields, representing England, even though England's already dying. Yeah, these communal spears here, they should pretty much just get routed almost instantly. Got a lot of halberds now being thrown into this end over here. That's still giving me a lot of targets for an enemy artillery piece. Again, the foot Boiari having to push these guys back down the slope. The foot Boiari are pretty decent. Maybe I need to play Moldavia. They actually seem like they might be quite a decent faction to play. But want to play, that's for sure by the looks of it. sergeants here. I mean, they're winning slightly now. Oh, they're beating the halberdiers. That is not good. I mean, it seems like there's a lot left. Gunners fired a volley there. I don't know whether that's going to damage morale. It still seems like there's a lot left for the amount of time that there is left. So unless it's just like the defenders capitulate, I feel like we've got some interesting surprise up our sleeves here. I feel like the defenders could maybe still do this actually. I mean, how much is there left? Not much. They've got a bit of reserve, but yeah, a lot of the stuff being sent forward right now is archers. Yeah, big rout here actually going on. We're going to see Croatia's, not generals, Croatia's cav come back in. I feel like the defenders can win this.
This is a shameful display.
As you can see, the Cav has managed to win this fight against the football even though it didn't get the greatest charges. It's going to be enough. Oh, I mean, I feel like it was mostly like hitting the Aragonese, but they did hit some of their own Valachians, I think they're, or I think they're Swiss actually. Oh no, they're Moldavians and Swiss. They can get a few more accurate hits where they kill their own, like kill the enemies instead of their own men. They're on for a winner with the trebuchets. And still plenty of ammo on this trebuchet here. Still, I mean, it's lost a couple of its trebuchet itself. But yeah, they're actually got healthy numbers there. And why is Peterman out here sallying again? He cannot risk his life. If he dies just like one of these random sergeants, he'll be pissed. There's a halberd out here as well. He needs to be careful of that. But yeah, the Swiss sort of sallied out a little bit. Might be able to do something here. General over here, Band of Croatia, he is going to take out this crew, but then yeah, then he can cut off Peterman from this retreating. That's what I'd be doing.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
Looks like the crossbows here starting to run out of ammo. Crossbows over the attack still have plenty, at least half. Here we go. Peterman's going to try and make a dash. He looks like back to his settlement, but he's starting to waver here. I mean, even wavering on pole arms. But yeah, here we go. Peterman's about to die. I think that's going to be game for the Swiss and probably then for the defenders. It's not looking good. There you go. General has died. And that means all three generals have died for the defenders. And we've got gunners defending this side. Not really going to be able to do much to hold that. They are breaking in here as well. It's not looking good. Let's just crossbows over here. The soft underbelly. And I thought the defenders could still do it. I thought they could still win. There was a lot of wavering troops to the attackers, but just not enough.
Enemy general is fallen.
The general has fallen for the enemies, though. That's something. I imagine that's. I was gonna say it's the English one, but it's not. Oh no, it is. It is the English general. I was gonna say the Croatian one's over here getting some good kills against those Spanish Renept, which I think he's kind of wasted a little bit here because I feel like he should have had them inside the settlement as they break through. But yeah, there you go. And there you go. The defenders have lost. A valiant defeat for them. We'll then replay and have a quick look at the end results. This was sent in by the drunk Norwegian who was playing as the Swiss. So well done to him. He got, 275 kills with his general. It was very nice before he fell. 118 kills with his dismounted Renept. It's not too bad, but I've seen these guys get like 300 kills. So this is pretty average. 153 kills with the crossbows, and then 246 kills with one of his gunners and 201 kills with the mortar there. Then we have Wandera playing as Moldavia. Did a lot of selling out with his army early on. And I feel like all he did was just sacrifice the Kurteni here to the gods. I mean, he got 162 kills with one of his spears, 112 with another. One of his polearms got 134 kills, but imagine what these Kurteni could have got if they were used properly. The Boiari getting 165 kills. And then we have Odin playing as Vlachia. I mean, 204 kills with Vlad before he fell. And then, like, his militia spears did not do a lot. Polearms, 209 kills. They did very well with their polearms in this game. 154 kills. 151 kills with the Vlach crossbowman. 175 with another one there. Yeah, actually, all his crossbows did quite well. 191 and 197 with the Boiari. And 214 kills with the Treb. Then with RWX playing as the Kingdom of Croatia. 255 kills with the Banner of Croatia there. 252 kills with the Croatian Communal Nobles. And then, I mean, 80 kills with those Pavy Spears. His swordsman getting 103, 100 kills. Yeah, his Genoese crossbows 255, 195. Then his gunners getting 185 kills. Cav getting 204 kills, 228. Very, very nicely done. Then we have Kublai Khan playing as the Crown of Aragon. 343 kills with the Escudors. Very nicely done. They are excellent kills for that shock infantry. Then he's got his swords here, his sergeants, 121, 172, 193. Some solid kills here for all his sergeants, really. And his crossbows getting 205 kills. And his cav, 276 kills. Yeah, some solid kills there for Aragon. Then we have the Kingdom of England, played by Diablos, who got just absolutely railed outside by cavalry charges. Multiple sallies onto him, really. But yeah, his like infantry and archers did not do that great. His cav, yeah, it's so-so. Actually, he's got sergeants here. He's got 139 kills. And then 84 kills, not too bad. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. Hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on any 12-12 action. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.